Hi, hey everybody. My name's James. I'm so excited to be here. We're about to start our Ask the Expert featuring moi. Hey, I just want to ask who's out there before we get started. If you could just drop your name in the chat in the comments, what salon you're at, where you're tuning in from. I'm really excited to be here. So I'll give myself like a little bit of an intro. My name is James. I'm a stylist at Bumble and Bumble. Hi, Facebook user. I'm so excited to be here for Ask the Expert. It's such a great honor to be asked to do this. I myself love styling. Hi, yeah, don't forget to throw your name in the chat too, so I know who's in here. It just says Facebook user. I'm excited to be here to do this second in a series of classes that we're offering. For those of you who got to see Roy, last week talked about razor cutting, and Bronwyn on another Ask the Expert with BB thickening. Hey, B Parlor, San Francisco. That's awesome. Hi, Amy from Mirabella Salon in Michigan. And Kaylee from Derby Salon, Seattle. What's up, Seattle? Oh, as always, Miss Christina Goldman. Hey, friend. Yeah, so like I was saying, oh, and Cole Salon, thank you so much for jumping on. So good to have you guys here. Are you at Cole's? Are you watching as a group? Are you watching individually, Callie? As a stylist at Bumble, I've worked with the brand for about 17 years, and I have worked in education for about 9. I do a lot of editorial. Pre-COVID, I was traveling and doing Fashion Week both in New York and in Paris as well. So like I said, when being asked to do the thickening class, I was super pumped to do this because styling is my jam. I love it. I also feel like, oh, thanks. I love you guys too. Oh, that's so good. Lots of love. Oh, that makes me happy. I also feel like in the last few months, like my clients have been asking to leave the salon feeling glamorous. I feel like the last few years, I haven't really been doing a lot of blow dries. And just within the last like 4 months, I've been really getting back into my own blow dry boot camp. So I'm excited to launch this thickening class for you. I also want to let you guys know that we have Brittany in the chat. Brittany is my good Judy. She's a good friend of mine. She also works for Bumble on education. Has been a stylist at Bumble for quite some time, and she'll be helping me to field questions. So throw all your questions in the chat. Let us know, to make this as engaging as possible for you guys. I did lots and lots of I did one model, but lots and lots of looks. So I'm excited to show you all of the cool styling techniques I got to do after creating my foundation of the blow dry. There's Brittany. You'll see her as Bumble Pro. Great, so let's get into the class. So here is my objective today, and here's our objective for you. We want to inform. We want to maybe shed some new light on the technology that has enhanced the thickening line within the last few years. That's made this family such a big success for us, and a success in the salon as well. And also answer any questions that you might have in regards to the products, application, or use. We also want to keep it very, we're going to discuss. So let's talk about it. This isn't, too formal. So feel free to have at it. We're here to help support you guys and have a nice conversation, because I too want to hear how you guys are using the products. So that way we can share with all of the people watching now and all the people who will watch later on. And lastly is to inspire. So of course, like I said, a month ago, I filmed these videos that you'll get to see. I did 4 incredible hairstyles. Of course, when I think about volume, I think about 60s. So I've got a lot of great references. I also modernized everything for you because I feel like that's the key to success is, looking at the past and looking at what's happening now with hair and with style and creating a brighter future, if you will. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah. And if you're just logging on, feel free, again, please drop your name in the comments and let me know where you're watching in from. I would love to hear that. I know we've got Seattle and San Francisco and Minnesota in the house. Okay, here is the lineup. This is our beautiful thickening family. These are all of the products that we're going to be discussing today. We're going to intermerse all of the PK with more stylist and pro tips. And like I said, you'll get to see videos of me doing hair for you. Okay, here is my model. So this is my good friend, Stephanie. She is a client and a friend of mine. I just am so obsessed with her hair. A couple of weeks back on Instagram Pro, I did a haircut on her. So you can feel free to tune in on Bumble Pro and go check that out. I also filmed a new haircut on her before this. So look for that in the upcoming months to see a little breakdown of the haircut. Her hair texture is amazing. It is medium texture. It's high density. It's more natural and uncolored or untreated. She has a little bit of old highlight through the ends, which adds some texture and dimension to her hair. But really, when I thought about thickening and I was thinking about 60s, she was my go-to. How many of you guys out there have a hair muse that's a friend? Let me know, let us know. I think it's so important as a hairdresser, especially nowadays, to stay inspired. And I love this girl. She's wonderful. She's also a photographer too, so you can check her out on Instagram. So the thickening family, in the chat, I would love to hear if you guys could just drop in, what are some of your favorite thickening products? Knowing that we're gonna touch on all of them, I would love to hear how you guys use the products as well. One of the big focuses with the launch of this product, when we expanded and revamped the family, was to enhance the technology. We wanted to make sure that we were incorporating Emblica, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, thickening spray. So the thickening family has been updated. We wanted to make sure a lot of volume products are stiff and brittle and leave you with helmet hair. So one of the unique things about our thickening family is it's gonna give you volume that's still soft and touchable and gives you a nice soft texture to work with. Because we all have those clients who wanna leave the salon looking beautiful and lasting for many, many days. But also, if they run their hands through it, they don't want it to be stuck or stiff. So that was really a key focus for this launch. And as you can see, key benefits: movable, touchable, volume. Thickening spray, the entire line. Oh, that's good. So use the whole thing. So let's start with the, good hair starts in the shower. That is something that is very, very true to Bumble. The thickening shampoo and conditioner is a super hydrating and volumizing shampoo and conditioner. Now, the new technology allows for volume to start in the shower and stay with you until you shampoo it out again. What's unique about our shampoo and conditioner is it is color safe, but what it does to create volume is it infuses the hair with Emblica, which is a fruit extract using goji berries and some other ingredients, and it swells the hair strand. So it actually will increase the diameter of the cuticle versus opening up the cuticle and making all this this texture that might feel, like I said, stiff or brittle and not as touchable as we like. Yeah, thickening spray. I'm checking out the comments. Thickening spray throughout all style at the roots. Oh, that's a really good combo. I love that. Lots of soft, fluffy, full texture. Oh, and we'll get into how you compare thickening spray to Go Big treatment. Oh, it's right here. Look at this. Brand my berries. So Go Big treatment is a real treatment. So this is a high concentrated product that is going to use the full force of the Emblica technology to inflate the diameter of the hair strand and add a nice soft feel to your look. You don't necessarily need heat with this, which makes it great for maybe someone who is like a male client who has a softer, finer texture that can't use a pomade but is looking for more density. This is my go-to. It also has heat protection. And when I think about Go Big treatment, I feel like this is my spot treater. So I usually spray it in my hands. I think about those graduated bobs that might have they don't have as much density in the front hairline to support the line of a nice graduated bob. This is what I would use in that front hairline to swell the hair and make it full and thick, just like the density behind the ear. So again, this is more of a spot treater. As you see, when I get into my demo, I use this in very specific areas. I don't necessarily use it. I don't use it like a primer and spray it all over the hair. I put it exactly where I need it and exactly where I want to see a high impact of density. Now, this is purely cosmetic. This treatment is not cumulative. It's not going to build up in your hair. Once you use it, you get the full benefits. Once you wash it away, it's gone. So again, it is a go-to treatment when you need volume in a pinch. Also has UV and heat protection in it. Oh my gosh, how many of you are using, hopefully that answered your question in the chat. Let me know if you want a little bit more specifics. When I get into thickening spray, we'll recap as well, just to distinguish the difference between the two. Great Body Blow Dry Cream, one of my all-time favorites. The scent is fantastic. The actual texture of the product is this like whipped cream kind of feel. You can feel the full hydration of it. It absorbs really well into the hair strand. Now, when we looked at our thickening family, we wanted to make sure that we had a thickening product for any hair type and any hair texture. So Great Body Blow Dry Cream is ideal for someone who is denser or thicker or coarser, or even just a little bit drier. So this is great for like hair texture like mine. So I actually use this as a leave-in cream because my hair is coarser and curlier and thirstier. So this gives me a nice, soft, touchable feel to it. I also love Great Body Blow Dry Cream because it does it all. This has holds, this has heat protection, it has the UV protection. It also has the Emblica technology, which is going to inflate and thicken hair as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to let us know, drop it in the chat. So where Great Body Blow Dry Cream is primarily used mid-lengths to ends, Thickening Soft Mousse is a new formulation that not only has hold and texture, but also has a little bit of softening agents in it as well. You know, when we first created the Thickening Full 4 Mousse, probably 9 years ago, the goal of it was to be like this big, stiff, strong, energetic product that really builds lots of volume in your hair and lots of texture. And we heard from you guys, your feedback, that that's not always necessarily what every client wants. So we really took that into account and wanted to add some softening agents into the Full 4 Mousse to make it a more user-friendly, not only for us as stylists, but also for our clients as well. So I love the Full 4 Mousse. My favorite, I used a lot of it in Stephanie's hair, which you'll see in the next little video, but it was definitely my go-to for volume at the roots. So here we are, let's do some hair. Here I am with Steph. As you can see, I started with prep primer initially just to like dampen and moisturize her hair and even out the porosity. I used Go Big treatment on her ends. So her ends were a little bit older and compromised. As you can see against the white cape, they're a little skinnier. Because I was going for a 60s feel and reference, I really wanted to inflate the ends and give them a lot of substance. So that's why I used the Go Big treatment right on her ends. Again, spot treatment, so you're gonna use it wherever is necessary. I then went in with the Great Body Blow Dry Cream, and I used this throughout her mids. I spent a lot of time massaging it through the mid-lengths. She has high density hair, so I wanted to make sure that it absorbed really well, and I went through probably about 2 psi. Let me know in the comments too, how many of you guys use this product? It's, again, definitely one of my go-tos. I then went in with the soft Full 4 Mousse, and I added lots and lots of mousse, probably about 5 golf ball sizes to the roots and the crowns. One of my favorite things about this blow dry was like, I really wanted, again, to go for that Jean Shrimpton kind of volume where it's like a spill of volume through the top, and then long and languid through the links. So if you haven't checked her out, I would definitely suggest, you know you do, Brittany. So I definitely wanted to give her that like spill of volume through the top, which you'll see, which is why I'm also starting the rough dry or the controlled hand dry at the roots. Does anyone have any questions on like the product application or saturation? Again, I was going for more of like a editorial finish, so I use quite a bit of products. It looks like someone's in the chat saying that they use, oh, thank you, Jane Shrimpton. Yeah, one of my favorite hair icons. Yeah, so it is going to soften the ends as well. So I believe you're talking about the Great Go Big treatment. So it is going to add that softness, but also build density and fill in the ends with a little thickness. Cool, so it looks like we don't have any questions on the product application. So let's move into the next part of the style. For this blow dry, I wanted to make sure that, you know, I wasn't giving her this unnecessary amount of volume. I wanted to really focus on all of the beautiful like face framing and weight removal we did within the bangs and the front hairline. So I started it out with a flat brush. How many of you guys use the flat brush in the salon? This is my go-to, especially with all of those little like shaggy short pieces that we've been cutting on our clients lately. I used low elevation, knowing that I had a lot of volume products in at the roots and through the mids and ends. And as you can see, I just kind of clip the bangs flat so that they don't get too bubbly while they're blow drying. I also don't want to like disturb the hair while I'm blow drying through the top sections. Yay, so a couple people use the flat brush, that's great. Right, again, so going for Jane Shrimpton, I start my round brush at the top. My sections are no bigger than the width and the diameter of the brush. There I am, checking to make sure that the curl at the root is being accepted. Oh, look at that little pin. Woo! I was pretty proud of that. I always feel like it's good, especially on thick hair when you can see right through the barrel. And because of that, that's why I sort of hit the rough dry from the, or I'm sorry, hit the controlled dry from the front and the back. So as you can see me do it right here, I'll go in at the roots, get lots of airflow there, heating up that thickening full form mousse, and then continuing the blow dry through the mids and the ends. So this is pretty standard round brush set. I do the 3 sections of pins through the top crown using my brush to map out my sections. And then I use from the top of the crown, I use that like the end of the section to part towards the front hairline. Now that's always a little different on everybody. Sometimes you need to take a smaller section. It's always gonna vary based on the head shape. You know, if you overwhelm your brush with too much hair, especially with the boar bristle, that's kind of when it can get stuck. That's when it's like not as easily to maneuver or manipulate, or you'll get flatness in there. Oh, that pin work. Thank you, Sheena. Yeah, so I'm just working through the sides of the section. I always want to let where I want to see the most volume through the top spill out. Yeah, and how many of you have ever taken one of our blow dry classes at Bumble? Thank you. Nice pin work, nice sections. Oh, this is great. This is why I came on here to get your feedback. How am I doing? What's up? What products are heat activated in the thickening line? That is a great question. We actually have quite a few products that are heat activated in the thickening line. As far as the thickening focus for today, your Great Body Blow Dry Cream is going to be heat activated. Your Go Big treatment, you can absolutely use heat with this because it does have the heat protection in it. However, you don't have to use heat to get the full benefits of it. What I will say about the mousse is we as stylists get a chance to like play around, so you don't necessarily have to. Um, you if you blow dry it, you're going to get big volume, which we'll see once this blow dry is fully finished, and then. But I feel like you can get lots of volume even if you air dry with the full form mousse. And maybe Brittany can throw in a couple of other suggestions. So after I set the top, I worked my way through the back and bottom sections, round brushing, and then just dropping out the length of the brush. Again, the goal for this look was volume through the top and more square and long through the front and the sides. Cool, so here we are, we took the pins out, we're shaking out that big, beautiful texture. I just wanna brush through it, see how the curl is holding out. I always like to brush through my curl sections. I feel like that is something that I've learned doing styling at Bumble because it allows you to see how the shape has held. It allows you to see how the product has responded. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just love Steph. It was funny when we shot this because I was like, I feel like I could play with this texture forever. You can see that big spill of volume through the top and how sort of soft and flat the front face framing looks, but still match the volume. So there's Steph, she's nice and happy. I mean, look how touchable her hair looks, right? And even considering I used 4 products to start off with, yes, OMG, the body, yeah. So we'll kind of pause there. Do you have any questions on the blow dry itself, whether it's the technique of the round brush or flat brush, or even on the products? Oh, thank you for all the love, you guys. So I see we have a question here in the comments. James, what's your go-to for root lifting? Asking for a friend. Yeah, one of my, again, it goes back to technique, right? So I used the appropriate product. I used the mousse at the root to really inflate and enhance that really heavy natural texture of hers. And I made sure to really brush the product through. It might have skipped through in the time lapse, but technique is really important. When I was rough drying Stephanie's hair, I didn't, I say rough drying, it was more of a controlled hand dry. I didn't put a lot of tension at the root because she doesn't have a lot of puff to smooth out of her hair. So I let the work of the mousse and just a light tension with my fingertips help to create the controlled volume. Some of my other, so again, that's it. And that's something that I teach my clients too, is proper tension at the roots when they're blow drying. So that's like one of my big go-tos for sure. And I feel like there isn't necessarily one product in our family that gives you lots of volume. It just depends on the type of volume you're trying to create. Again, with the soft full form mousse, you're going to get a soft, full silhouettes, like the Sophia Loren sort of like texture. All right, I hope I answered that question. So that texture was so great that thank you so much for all the love again. Please ask any questions you have in the chat. I know Brittany's out there answering them for you. So that blow dry texture was so great that I wanted to do this next style for you because it just was, again, so soft and touchable. So let's show that. What I noticed about the hair is it had some good texture, even though it was soft. So I felt inspired to do this cute little like quick French twist. I backcomb using the exact same sections that I blow dry with. However, the backcombing was, the sections were smaller. And what I did instead of back brushing or to open up the sections was I peeled them apart like string cheese. So what that does is it allows for the backcombing pack at the root to expand without adding extra fuzz to the hair. And in my opinion, that's what really gives it more of a modern feel versus like a traditional 60s feel that would have been really backcombed, really back brushed, and almost like really solid. So here I am just kind of fiddling with the bangs. Again, the texture was good. I only used 3 hairpins to do this. Like keeping that nice back combing at the root and just expanding it with like peeling the hair apart like string cheese. So that was Steph's little French twist. Let's check the chat here and see what's popping. Cool. So if you have any questions, feel free to, again, shoot them our way. You know, that French twist is one of my favorites. I feel like my sort of like inspiration for it was like Patty Boyd. She was like a model and a photographer, and she had bangs really similar to Steph's. And so that really kind of connected it to me. So if you get on Google later, check out pictures of Patty Boyd, one of my favorites. Beautiful hair texture, soft, touchable. Hi, Elizabeth, too. What's popping? All right. So we still have quite a few more looks for you, but before we get into that, as you noticed, I hadn't used thickening spray yet. You know, this is one of your favorites I saw in the chat earlier. This is absolutely one of my favorites. It's an editorial secret. It's used by not only the Bumble team, but other teams who work on set and backstage. We go through so many bottles of this. It's, again, you can't really go wrong with it. One of the questions from earlier was like, what would be the difference between Great Body Blow Dry and thickening hairspray? Now, Great Body Blow Dry gives you incredible benefits of fullness, volume, softness, and heat protection. Thickening spray is going to give you hold. Where Great Body Blow Dry is treating the hair, thickening spray is controlling the hair. It's going to help you direct growth patterns and cowlicks. It's going to help you create shape and longevity in the hair type and the hair texture as it works through. So tell me, what are some of your favorite uses for thickening spray? I know lots of you use it out there. So feel free to share some of your best practices with this product. I personally use it wet. I use it dry. It's my pre-blow dry go-to in almost any instance. I also like to use it as like a day 2 dry on dry hair to help kind of control or redirect hair, give it a little bit of substance and texture. But yeah, one of the most soft and workable products. Such a cute modern twist. I like that. Oh, thank you so much. All right, let's get into, yeah, so this is our hero product. We know that you love it. We know that you guys use it. Who out there is a big fan of this product? I know I am. I truly love the smell of this product. I think it's so unique in the sense that it's meant to be on dry hair, but I've definitely used it in wet hair before because of the texture. It's instantaneous. You don't need a blow dryer. You don't need to curl your hair. You can get all of the benefits from this product straight out of the can. Ooh, I use thickening spray all over and focus on my baby bangs because they've got a mind of their own. Yeah, that is a great tip. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, I'll tell clients like just spray your comb or your brush to like get in at the root so they're not like, you know, when clients go home and they're trying to use it, they don't really know the distance. So yeah, that's always a good way. Control those baby bangs. You don't leave home without dry spun. Yeah, look at this. Look at little Stacy in this picture here. Look how sad and limp her hair is in the before. Although it is beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful texture. But look at how much life it gives her. Oh, this is a good one. I describe it as muscle for the style / longevity. Oh, that's absolutely true. So, you know, dry spun is going to give hair substance. It's going to make 3 hairs feel like 30 hairs, which is great for anyone who likes to curl their hair or even flat iron. You can spray it at the roots. You can spray it through the ends. I use it a lot while I'm braiding as well. And speaking of braiding, this is also one of my go-tos. Oh my gosh, I love cream contour. I can't say enough of it. I did not have this when I styled Stephanie's hair, unfortunately. But I did, I was like, I'll give you guys a live demo. So I used cream contour in my hair today. Um, it is a cream that gives you sheen. It has a medium hold and it's meant for finishing. Um, it is ideal to go on dry hair, but you know, you as hairdressers, I give you full permission to try it out. It uses eye cream technology, so it looks kind of dense in the jar, but once it goes onto your hands, it really loosens up and spreads. It's what's going to give you beautiful definition, beautiful shape without sacrificing the painstaking blow dry or the volume that you've created in your hair. All right, so in this curling iron look, that was thickening spray that I used on her part. I wanted to change up the shape. My idea for this style was to think about like Tina Turner in the 60s wore this beautiful heavy bang with the side part. And you know, one thing that I've learned from Laurent is if you're doing a deep part that's not the natural part for a person, thickening spray goes great on dry hair because you can lightly blow dry it in. And you saw me at the beginning, I just kind of pinched the part once the hair was saturated and took the blow dryer to it. So it'll keep that part nice and clean, but it makes the hair still look and feel like real hair. It's not going to get stiff. Again, like I said, my reference for this was Tina Turner. I really looked at a lot of pictures of Baby Jane Holzer, who was one of Andy Warhol's muses, and check out pictures of them. I also, you can see my Instagram handle here. I put all of my references in on my Instagram story today, so you can jump over to Blood and Gold and check those out. So, are you guys noticing anything about the way I'm curling? Is anything standing out to you? I am curling from the ends to the roots. So again, my focus was to give it this kind of like roller set effect, or a hot roller effect, excuse me. So that's why I'm curling from the ends to the roots. I didn't want a huge explosion of volume at the roots, but I wanted the hair to grow this way now. So in the blow dry, we grew tall, and in this iron set, we grew from the outside. Oh, the texture's great. I'm back brushing towards the center. Back brushing, for those of you who may not have heard that term before, it's just a light way of rolling the brush through the hair, opening and expanding the texture without putting a physical back comb into it. I also, before I took the set out, it goes so fast you may not have seen it, but I used the dry spun finish on the set, on the outside of it, before I took the pins out, and then more on the surface right after I brush it in this. Super full. I'm gonna use a made up word, it's super flouncy. And then again, I use the same brush to do the back brushing. So I'll just pause for a moment and ask you guys, how did you feel about that style? Were you into it? Too much hair? You love it? You love the volume? It was really fun. I'm just gonna check out the chat here. Do you use thickening cream contour on naturally curly hair for taming flyaways / giving some control? Yeah, so that is a great question. So cream contour can absolutely be used on curly hair. If I'm using it on a curly hair texture, I'm using it maybe on someone who has like a lower density and maybe a lower porosity, right? Someone who doesn't absorb a ton of moisture and can't necessarily use like an oil on their hair as a finisher. The benefits of cream contour, like I said, it has a medium hold, and it gives the hair sheen. So it depends really on what your client wants. Do they want like a super high shine finish? Do they need lots of structure and lots of hold? But yes, cream contour can absolutely be used on those like finer, lower density curl types. In my hair, it worked well because I have like a lot of this in it underneath. So it didn't need any extra moisture to absorb. But if I just put it on my naked hair, because it is more of a moderate hold and it's so lightweight, it may absorb too quick. So, just think about what you're putting underneath it to get the full benefits of it. Full and flouncy, fluffy, and bouncy. Holy volume. Oh, that's great. A little Adam West action for you. All right. It looks like we've got some questions. We got some love for the volume. Again, check out that Baby Jane Holzer, a beautiful reference, great hair. Tina Turner, 1960s, like long, full, thick, beautiful, full and flouncy. Cool. And last but not least, I had so much fun with this style and with Stephanie's hair. I decided to do this last updo, and the Bumble team decided to keep it in, so I'm super thankful. What I did use on her hair was Sumo liquid spray. So once I had the good base of dry spun on there, I sprayed the whole surface with Sumo liquid spray, which sticks to the dry spun. So that's why you can kind of see more definition and polish in her hair. I put it in a loose top knot, and what I'm pinning in is it's like a half donut. So it's one of those donuts that can kind of disconnect. My reference for this look was really Carol Doda. She was a burlesque dancer, one of my favorites. She used to dance at the Condor Club in San Francisco. So for our family watching in San Francisco, you guys may know that reference more than many others. But she always wore this beautiful kind of like bouncy top knot. So again, I didn't want to wrap the donut around it all the way around the ponytail because that takes it more into like early 2000s. I did it in the front so that the weight of the hair can sit forward on top and kind of spill into the look of the bangs. And there's Steph playing around with it. She loves it. Yeah, that was a fun look to do. Reminds me of Dolly. Yeah, totally. I also think my mom was a go-go dancer back in the day. So like we were just cleaning out her house and I found all these photos of her when she was like out of college and living in LA, and she was go-go dancing, and she always wore these like little French twists and these like fun little top knots. And that was also a big part of like when I was asked to do this, using that as a reference. So some of my other favorites that kind of like fell into that category were like Verushka. So that would be a really good one to check out. All right. So we made it to our end. We delivered lots of hair. Shout out to James's mom. She will love that. I'm so thankful to be a part of this. We're here to answer any questions. It looks like most of the questions got answered for you guys, but if anything comes up, let us know. Or even if it's about technique. So again, two of my favorite, I brought my trusty little brushes with me, my mini flat brush and my, oh, hi, big screen, and my Bumble styling brush. So, Laurent calls these a French brush. So it's just all boar bristle. This is, once I did all the back brushing and got the texture in there, I use this to really shape the silhouette and create some definition. Cool. So last but not least, feel free to open up your phones and hit this QR code you can see at the bottom left of your screen, I believe, or bottom right of your screen. Follow us at Bumble Pro. We as the Bumble Live team spent a lot of time last year creating lots of great content for you guys. So it's all still there for you to watch, with many, many more to come. Thank you so much for joining us on our Bumble Pro Facebook page. I want to say like and subscribe, but you already did. That's why you're here. Oh, absolutely, Brittany. That styling brush is a backstage necessity. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This will be here for you guys to rewatch later this afternoon. So don't forget to follow us at Bumble Pro, and then come back and share this video, watch it with your friends. Thank you to all the salons that tuned in today. I really, really appreciate it. It was fun to do, and it was fun to do some styling again. So hopefully that was a little inspirational for you guys. Oh, lots of hearts. Where can you buy those? Oh, those styling brushes. You know what? That is a good question. You can do a nice little hunt online. These come from Delorme in Paris. So if you're ever, that sounds so like, I get it in Paris, but yeah, so that's kind of where these styling brushes come from. But I found some good ones at at Ricky's, at Sally's, Cosmoprof, on Amazon. So there's always some place you can get them. My suggestion is find one that just sport bristle. Bougie. I know, that's why I dread saying that. It's from Paris. Thank you so much, Brittany, for fielding the chat. Thank you for the team. See you later.